One of our listeners wanted to show his date that he was a fun, outgoing, personable guy.
Okay, that's great.
So he decided to be kind to their waitress.
Nice.
And ask her one simple question.
Mm-hmm.
And if he would have just stopped there, everything probably would have ended perfectly.
Yeah.
But he didn't stop.
Oh.
And what came out of his mouth next is one of the cringiest moments we've ever heard happen during a date in a very long time. You'll find out how being friendly backfired in your brand new second date update next. It's time for your second date update. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Okay.
And today we have a listener named Eugene who wrote into the show. And I want to read his email because he said, quote, I'm usually pretty shy with the ladies, but not during my last meetup.
Okay, what happened with you, Eugene?
He says, I was confident and brave, all because I watched a Tony Robbins video to psych myself up, but now she's not calling me back.
Tony Robbins is like the original self-help guy, right?
Oh, I know, and he's obnoxious.
Let's ask Eugene. Eugene, for all of our listeners who don't know Tony Robbins, who is he? Because he's not the creator of Red Robin, right?
Yeah, no, Tony Robbins is this really inspirational, motivational speaker that just helps everyone.
He talks like this. He's got a strong voice.
Is he like a podcast guy or like a TED Talk guy?
TED Talk. He's a TED Talk stand up on a stage and tell you how to run your life.
I feel like he started at the same time as the OxyClean guy. Am I wrong?
You didn't mention how handsome he was either, Eugene, but yeah.
He does have a bold jaw.
He helps people get their lives on track.
Okay.
Yeah, self-help.
Okay.
I love that. And who was it? I'm sorry. What was the person you were going out with? What was
Who
their name?
cares? Let's talk about Tony Robbins.
Yeah, it's my date with Grace. But before that date, I watched this Tony Robinson video, and he kept talking about how, life isn't forever, and what's the worst that could happen? Just go for it.
Yeah.
And I'm worried that I kind of took it to heart too much and just maybe overdid it.
Oh.
You got too pumped.
Too hard.
He went for too much. Yeah.
Why did you say that you went full Robbins or half Robbins?
Too much Robbins.
How Robbins did you go?
Well, I don't know, and that's what maybe you can help me to see if I actually did, or I might just be in my head about the whole thing, and it could be fine.
Okay, can we start at the beginning with Grace? Like, how did you even meet her?
Yeah, so I matched with this girl named Grace, and I thought she was really cute. Her profile said she was new, and that she hadn't been on in years because of a really bad breakup.
Okay.
But I'm not new, but I don't go out a lot just because I want it to be the right person and get a good vibe.
So what were you planning on doing?
Yeah, I wanted to make it a nice night for us, just get to know her, nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
So an hour before the date, I watched this Tony Robbins video to just really get pumped up.
Okay.
Nice.
The take life by the horns message one, right?
Right. And it really did work. Like, I felt empowered. Like, I felt pumped up. I was ready. So she gets there after me, and she looks amazing. She dressed up. And so I thought of Tony Robbins, and I decided to, compliment her just right off the bat.
Yeah, it's a great way to start things off.
Yeah, everyone likes a compliment.
I mean, it seems to start well, but you're saying you think this video backfired on you. Did that happen in the middle of the date, towards the end?
Yeah, kind of during the date. And it was a new restaurant. I'd never been there before. And maybe I just shouldn't have talked quite as much to the waitress.
Oh.
To the waitress? What do you mean?
Yeah, what'd you say to the waitress?
Yeah, so Tony said I should talk to everyone, not just, in a dating situation, but in life to scope out the room, see what's up, and just start talking to people. So I asked the waitress how her day was going to show Grace that I could be more outgoing.
Okay,
right.
That's an innocent question.
Why would that be bad?
So I asked the waitress, how her day was going, and when she said she went to the beach, and I said, that's amazing. Did you wear like a one piece, a swimsuit? Was it cold? Like,
why would you ask that?
Okay.
Was that just your awkwardness coming out? Like you didn't know what the next best question for beach was?
It's not normally like a normal thing.
I think that's what Tony Robbins would ask.
What were you wearing?
If it's a string or a one piece.
yeah, in my head, it was just like, ask a question, ask a question, ask a question.
Okay.
How much skin were you showing?
Yeah.
Are you sunburned anywhere?
That's nice. That's nice.
What did the waitress say to that
Yeah.
question?
Yeah, was she wearing a two-piece?
She kind of just said it was a good day and then like kind of walked away. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like that's when you drop like, I was with my boyfriend at the beach.
Yeah.
Obviously.
She left you wanting
Okay,
more.
and what did Grace say? Did she mention that interaction at all?
Well, I'm sure she wanted to know about the two-piece too.
well, I think it was more so me calling the waitress back over
What?
and over again. But, well, it's because I had never been there before and I was confused on what to order. And I just think maybe she thought I was trying to hit on her.
Yes.
If you're
Yeah.
because you can have that convo with your date.
I'm sorry, you just asked the waitress if she was wearing a bikini at the beach, and then you called her back over and have multiple more questions. Of course, that's what was assumed.
Well, sure, it was fact-finding, though. It wasn't flirting.
I understand that wasn't his intention.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that and the whole bathing suit thing. I was really just trying to make conversation, and
Yeah.
that was the next thing. There might have
Okay.
been more before that, like, what is it, like a beach day? I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anything but the bathing suit. You could have been
Yeah.
like, what's your favorite part about the beach?
Yeah.
Or
What
just
would you
end the
eat?
conversation. How fun. So glad you had a great day at the beach.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
on a date here.
I would like to order a glass of wine.
That's
sure.
better.
Okay, but we'll just call that a little hiccup that you had during your date.
There's more hiccups.
Because I don't wear a bathing suit to the beach. Like I like to cover up. So
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
I,
my goodness.
I was,
Okay,
thought
that-
that was going a different direction. All right.
Yeah, that's his answer. Wait, you wore something?
Okay.
Was
yeah.
there any good interaction between you and Grace?
Yeah.
yeah, I loved our conversations. Actually, I mean, we talked a lot,
Good.
and we both like the zoo, and so we talked about the zoo a lot.
The zoo.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought it might be like a good next date situation.
I see.
Planting the seed.
Setting yourself up.
Okay.
That's
I like
great.
that.
Wow, that's very Robbins move of you. Okay.
Yeah, that's what Tony said to do. So
Nice.
That's the zoo
Tony's
or?
got
Oh,
game.
wow.
Just
The apprentice
suggested
becomes
next.
the master.
Yes.
Okay. So, since we're running out of time here, let's get to the end of the day. How did you and Grace leave it?
I thought we may go in for a kiss or at least a hug, but she just kind of went in for a side hug
Oh.
passively, and then I texted her to see if she got home, and she just kind of thumbs it up.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
So no zoo date has happened.
Yeah, well, I proposed it over text to go to the zoo, but she just left me on red. She
Oh.
didn't respond to it.
Not even a zebra emoji back, huh?
Oh. What does that mean?
All I can think of is that maybe the Tony video just got me too pumped and
Yeah.
too outgoing, and maybe I just talked to the waitress way too much, and so
Yeah.
I don't know. I just called you guys to see.
Okay.
I mean, it's good to get out of your comfort zone, but you got to be careful about not trying to be someone you're not.
You know what, Brooke? I think everybody's sick of all your life lessons that you're trying to deliver on
You're
the
not
show.
Tony, Brooke.
Yeah.
That's valid. I'll
You
give
start
that.
your own
I'm
seminar.
not going to argue against
Start
that.
your own seminar
up,
by
Brookie
the airport
Robbins.
at the Hilton, okay?
I was waiting for you to wrap up this segment so we can call this girl.
Good.
So just
Finally.
trying to buy time, Jeff.
Let's do what Tony would do and just plow ahead and get the
yeah.
answers that
Go.
we've been searching for. When we what? That's what Tony would do when we come back and do your second date update, not taking no for an answer right after this. Tony Robbins says, quote, "If you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always gotten."
What?
Okay.
Is that actually a quote?
That is. And that's
Okay.
why Eugene listened to his mentor and decided to mix it up
All
for his
right.
first date with Grace. Even though he's normally a shy, reserved guy, he cracked out of his own shell and went bold, asking lots and lots of questions.
Yeah, not just to his date.
No.
Yeah. Unfortunately, a bunch of them were directed to the waitress, asking what kind of bathing suit she wore to the beach earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he wasn't trying to be flirty. He was
No.
just trying to sound outgoing and conversational.
Someone who doesn't make conversation a lot tried to make conversation.
Yeah.
Exactly, which is why Eugene is worried maybe he channeled Tony Robbins too hard, and it could be why Grace is backing off. Brooke, what do you think?
I mean, I think it's an easy fix because you're innocent here. Even
Yeah.
if she was assuming that you were hitting on the waitress, it shows so much that we're calling, right? Like, obviously, you're going to be interested if you got us involved.
Right, Eugene? Innocent till proven guilty.
Oh, if it doesn't fit, it must have quit.
No, that's.
Yeah,
Are you talking about O.J. Simpson?
Is
Yeah.
that like buying shoes?
He got off innocent, so I like this. This is a good headspace we're
Making
in.
me think he's less innocent than he originally was,
Yeah.
quoting things like that.
Either way, let's build off of this and make the call. We'll see if Grace can fill in some of the blanks for us.
on.
Here we go. Hi, is this Grace?
Yeah, this is Grace. Who is this?
Hey, Grace, this is a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Hey, Grace.
Hi, Grace. Good morning.
That's the show.
Okay.
Tell her who.
What?
Why?
I said who, but why is a good question. We are doing this segment right now called a second date update. And
I've heard of those.
Oh, you have?
They're fun.
Yeah.
Thank God. So now I don't have to explain it to you.
We are always so surprised.
Okay. But that means one of our listeners is trying to get a hold of you because they really liked hanging out with you recently. A guy named Eugene.
Oh.
Oh.
I know who Eugene is.
All right.
Okay.
There's a good start.
So if you know how this segment works, you understand Eugene is confused why you're not super eager to hang out with him. At least that's how it seems after your date.
She left him on red.
Yeah.
She hasn't responded to him asking for a zoo date.
He's
so.
reading that
Reacted
as
with a thumbs
not
up.
super eager.
Yeah.
So we would like to know what you thought about Eugene and your date. I will mention he did tell us a little bit about it, but we'd like to hear your side.
So then I'm sure he told you about like the conversation with the waitress and the beach and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We did
yeah,
hear
Unfortunately.
questions were asked.
For me, that wasn't really even the deal breaker because he did apologize and he said he was nervous, which like I understood because I was nervous too.
Hey.
Okay.
Self-awareness. That's
So wait,
good.
if you were nervous, that means you were also excited too, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was my first date in a long time, so
Okay.
I was nervous too.
Right.
All right. So you understood that, like, asking the waitress what she was wearing to the beach was just an awkward question.
Yeah. The thing that I didn't love, though, like the deal breaker for me was he kept calling the waitress back over because he didn't know what to order. And like, I eventually was like, why don't we just order a bunch of apps? And he was like, oh, that sounds so great. And so we ordered the apps. The waitress is like so relieved.
Yeah.
Finally, we
Okay.
placed an order.
Okay, you agreed on it. Then
Yeah.
why is that bad?
So afterwards, he looked at me and he said, hey, I really appreciate that suggestion, but it's really hard for me to commit to just one dish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I agree with him. I love to try everything on the menu.
Yeah.
I like to know what everyone I go with is ordering so that I can have a bite of it all.
All right. Why is that a red flag?
You know, I'm a person who is like dating for a commitment. And if you can't even pick what dish you're going to order at a restaurant,
What?
how are you going to commit to me?
Wait, hold on.
Hold on.
You're saying that he was indecisive about the menu, which means that he's not good at being in a monogamous relationship?
I don't think you understand like how indecisive he was. Like this went on and on and on and on. And so like, yeah, it did put a red flag in my head.
How many options do you think Eugene's got on
Yeah, does he give Playboy energy to you? Because
I mean, if that's how you feel, Grace, like you're worried that he's not a safe person to commit to because he's going to be considering all his other female options.
Yeah, I'm just looking for someone like a little more decisive.
Interesting.
Was there any...
Okay.
Was he decisive in any other way? I mean, he picked the restaurant.
he picked the zoo for the next date.
Yes,
he's
he-
decisive.
Yeah.
Well, actually, there were 3 different zoos, and he wasn't sure which one to go to. So,
Okay. Well, I can't speak to what's going on in Eugene's mind. Only he can do that. And the good news is he's on the phone with us right now, listening in on this conversation, waiting to talk to you.
Now that's decisive.
Yeah.
It feels pretty decisive to me, unless he's on hold with a bunch of other radio shows.
Yeah.
But Eugene, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just thinking.
What are you thinking about?
Thinking of what?
Thinking.
Yeah, I guess I can see where you would get confused about me not being able to decide on a food, but there's just so many foods.
Okay, why don't
Okay,
we start
well,
with hello?
You could say hi to Grace. She's there waiting to talk to you.
Oh, hey, Grace.
yeah, hi. I mean, I like kind of have to go. So is this like, I don't know what else to say.
Wait, yeah. I just need to tell you that I know I have a hard time committing to like food or what zoo, because there's a lot of different zoos and it just depends on what you like. But I will and can commit to relationships.
Wow.
Okay.
Hey.
There's something you don't know about me, actually, but my mentor and inspiration, Tony Robbins, he says true commitment bridges the gap between goals and reality.
Wow. Beautiful.
That didn't sound like you read it at all.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
And I don't know, I don't actually know what that really means, but he says there's always a way if you're committed, and I'm committed to going out with you again.
Hey,
Look at that. Look at that, Grace.
That was a nice pivot, Eugene.
He chose you.
Grace, how does that feel to hear that?
unfortunately, I am not committed to seeing him again, so it doesn't really feel like anything.
Yeah, but wait, Grace. I mean, you said the one thing that you were worried about was that he wouldn't be interested in just seeing you, and that's what he's saying. He's saying, yes, I am.
Yeah, I'm okay. I would like someone who can make a decision. I don't need to be the deciding person in every single thing in my life.
Well, he just decided. He decided you were the one.
That's nice for him.
Okay. Wow. Well,
It sounds like maybe you just maybe not as attracted to him as well or something like.
I'm just not attracted to that behavior, like I said.
Huh.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, wait, I'm committed.
That's
Okay.
right. Take
I
charge.
do have to go now, so I'm going to pass. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Oh.
wow. Okay.
But
Okay.
he's committed to something.
I think we lost her.
Yeah, that went.
Okay.
That was more quick than I expected
Yeah.
it to be.
Yeah. Eugene, I'm sorry that happened, man. Does Tony Robbins have a good quote about what to do after you get rejected?
I've got to look one up, but like the other one, I don't know if I'll understand it.
Okay.
No.
Maybe all you need to do before your next date is look at the menu online and choose before you get there.
Ooh, yeah. Or hire Tony Robbins to go on your dates with you.
Or Brookie Robbins, who's going to be at the Hilton Airport this Sunday night.
Yeah, maybe so.
Okay.
I don't know.
He can't even commit to going to that.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I actually can kind of see what she was saying.
yeah, never mind. You know what? If that conversation about commitment had come up during dinner, maybe it could have been saved.
I don't know if we've ever been shut down so quickly.
That's the thing. It was too late. Once she wrote him off and she decided that, he's yelling, "I'll commit to you now." There's no saving it.
Oh,
It's like
man.
catching a falling knife. You've already lost it.
Oh.
What a saying. I've
Yeah,
never heard that.
you don't want to catch a falling knife.
wow.
That's
Don't try.
That's. I feel like Alexis actually needs that life hack.
Yes.
Not to do that.
It's a lose-lose
Yeah.
situation,
Got
whatever
it,
happens.
unless you catch the handle.
I was just
No,
gonna
no,
say.
That's not
don't
going to
even try
happen.
to catch the handle.
Zero chance that turns out well.
God.
That's the point.
Lex is like, I lost a finger. But I didn't catch the handle.
Can't.
Bottom line is, he's a little undecisive, but that should not stop him from going full or even half Robbins on his next date.
There it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, he needs a little Tony Rose.
Yeah. It worked for him.
yeah.
Well,
it did.
Until it didn't.
yeah.
But hopefully he's back on the show someday to do a closure call with us so we can call that waitress and find out, was she wearing a one piece or was she going Tuesday?
Also, Tony Robbins, if you're listening to the show, text us. Let us know what went wrong.
Oh.
To help our boy out a little bit.
Okay.
Or call.
I don't think we can afford that.
Oh.
Anyway, but if you need help with your dating life, email the show. We'll call that person who's not calling you back. Go find our podcast wherever you get yours online at Brooke and Jeffrey.